Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and this is a market day vlog at the Greenville State Farmers Market in Greenville, South Carolina. I am going to be showing you my inventory while I need to log it and while my lunch and dinner is cooking. I have it in the oven and I got my timer so nothing's gonna burn down, hopefully. So I got some of the things out while I was showing in a previous video. I'm like recording multiple videos at once, but it's for my brain. But I want to show you what I already have out and I need to log, but I need to show y'all. I got a loaf cat, a little white loaf cat that I'm selling for $22 to keep the price the same. It's got an embroidered face and it's all white. It's from Vintage White Bernat Blanket and I love this. So I got this one. I got a daisy turtle from Happy Turtle Crochet. I'm selling this one for $18 because this took a little bit more time. It's about the same size or smaller than my regular $15 turtles, but the shell took a little bit longer. So it's a little bit more money. So I hope they can see the more detail in this. This one is part of my $15 turtles because it does not have any flower embellishments on it. And as usual, if you hear any meowing in the background, that is my cat. He has food and water. He is just a little, he's been a little of a craziness this morning. So yeah, all right. But so this one's for $15. This one is for $18. And I got a set of 4 that my husband needs to wrap. That is washcloths. I finished these like Wednesday, I believe. So I normally sell them for $8 or $10. I did mention in one video that I was going to raise it up. I may raise it up with this one, but I don't know yet. So yeah, that's everything as of right now. I'm going to grab the totes and show y'all. But I'm going to go ahead before I grab the totes, write what I have down so I can keep it in track because my inventory has grown a lot since then. So I'll see y'all guys in a second. All right, despite what I have already shown y'all, which is some of these, I got 2 small pumpkins, which are these 2. One has, just because of tension, these 2 are mediums. I got my daisy turtle, which I've already showed you, I believe. And I got this little witch ghost. And I need to remind myself how much that is. And I have 1 brown scrunchie, but we're also going to go through this bin. I normally just say keychains, but I need to actually know what is in here so I can prep. And don't mind the dirty tablecloth. It's very old. So yeah, that's what we need to do. All right, guys, I just went through the keychains and I need to put some of them up because I accidentally left one out. So let me go ahead and do that. Golly, I'm twisting my words because I'm just going all over the place. All right, what I just tagged is a ghost with a hat, and that's $20. That's from AQ Crochets. I haven't seen it yet, but the chunky ghost that I had, I think it's in the under bin. That's $16. I had 2 coffee keychains. I have not sold those in a hot minute, and those are $10 each. Bead keychains are $8 each, and I have 2 of them. Ghost keychains, I have 2, and they're $5. And flower keychains, 2 is 5. Or no, I have 5. They're $5 each. I have 2 of them. I only have 3 axolotls, so that's concerning. And I have this Boo Ghost that I've had for a while. Let me see if I can show you. This one, $8. And then I have this Lonely Scrunchie that I finished not too long ago. So that's normally that's part of the $5 keychain deal. So yeah, let me go for the other bin because I have to start stacking them up and getting them priced and ready because my husband, once they're loaded up, they're loaded up. All right, guys, we are making it to the totes. So if I can put anything that I've already have in the crates and I can fit in a tote, I will bring it. So I'm gonna start with my $5 bin. I got a tiny turtle with pink and purple, pink chunky octo, dark blue octo, light blue octo, turquoise octo, and a red octo. So I have about five $5 octos, one $5 jellyfish, one chick, and one bee. I'll be bringing my bees if I have time to make them, if I do. But we, yeah. All right, guys, I'm here to finish off what I need to get, what I have made. I'm not gonna show them because I've already put them in the bins and they're already laying out over here waiting for my husband to put them in the truck. So I'm gonna just tell you what I currently have. Okay, so I'm missing some items, hold on. All right, guys, I have recalculated everything. We have $831 of potential revenue, and we have 74 items available for sale on this day of market. That's a lot of potential products. So I got a tiny turtle, which is in pink and purple. I believe I showed y'all that. I got one tiny bee, I got one tiny chick, and I got one tiny jelly. The jellyfish was free-handed. Chick was from a YouTube tutorial. Bee is free-handed like normal, except for I can't remember. No, I think all my bees are free-handed. My tiny turtles, I can't remember where it was. I think it was Stitching with Abby. Scrunchies are from a YouTube tutorial. Loofah, YouTube tutorial. Crochet Crowd. Coaster set, which is the flowers. I got that pattern off of Etsy. Pumpkin coasters, I believe that's a YouTube video. Shark, I can't remember, but I've said it before. Shark is not my own pattern. Whale is not my own pattern, but I have two whales, one shark, one Kirby, which is a free pattern on Instagram. I do remember that. Blue Healer is $8, and I only have one of them, and that is from Luminelle Art. Pickles, I have 4 of them, and they're $10 each, so I have $40 worth of them. I have one Jeffrey that I have decreased the price from $40 all the way down to $30. I'm not going any lower. So, and if it does not sell at this on the 14th, I will raffle him off. So the whale is $38 still. Bunny is $32. Big turtles, I put one. I have 2. See? I have like 860 something instead now. I'm just all over the place. So, all right, 2 big turtles. One is the heart turtle. One is the autism awareness turtle. I count that, just group them together. Medium bees, I have 3 of them, which is $75 worth because they're $25 each. I only have one chicken, and that's the black chicken, and I'm a little bit scared about that one. I have one chunky dino that is a modified pattern from Etsy. I can't remember off the top of my head. I got one underloaf cat that is black and white, and it's $22. I have one bass from Teresa's Crochet Shop, $20, and I can't remember where the jellyfish is, but I believe it's in the pattern list. I dropped that down from $25 to $20. So we have about 75 items. So 75 items. There's a lot of scratching out, and I'm so sorry, but my brain is all over the mess. I had to eat lunch before I make this part of the video, and I hope my husband can find his soap so we can bring that as well. Do I remember where it is? No, I do not. It may be in that yellow tote. I have not even looked. So yeah, all right, that is what I am bringing to this market. I am in high hopes because it just depends on the day. However, it is cooling off, and I hope that the weather's like perfect. I really hope, but I don't know. But I just really need at least above my boo fee, which is $10, and I need at least like my normal, like 100, maybe 80. I don't know. But I got this event is September 14th, and that makes me a little bit worried of my stock. I want to at least bring $1,000 worth of stock in there, and that'll be the highest my inventory has ever been. And I think my inventory already is as high as a bit, and that is not even including the ghost and the blankets that I have. So just to put that in perspective, I've been working very hard. And also this inventory list does not even count what bee whips I have in my bag. So I need to prep a lot of bees because I already know. And I need to prep a lot of acrylic yarn, ghost, because I know how that is. And I just hope for a good market tomorrow. Oh, why? Sorry for the random clips. It's just my head has been everywhere. If I can finish this and close this off today, that would be an extra $8 because that's normally where I sell them at. I think I had to fix the eye. And yeah. But I will see y'all guys tomorrow, probably bright and early with hopefully coffee in my hand. And let's hope it goes well because we need it. We need to get out of this hole. I feel like electric scribbles right about now. That's what I feel like. Because remember her said in her video, we need to get out of the hole. I need to get out of the hole. And hopefully, by the grace of God, we can scrape out of this market. Hopefully. I only have, with flowers, 5 roses, and one of them is my good rose. 4 of them is about the oopsies roses, and I'm just trying to get them out. If they do not sell, I will get away with the oopsie roses and just work on perfecting and increasing my stock on flowers. But let's see how that goes. So I will see y'all guys tomorrow, like I keep saying, but that's all I really got. All right. Hello guys, welcome back to another market video. I already showed you what I'm bringing to the market. We are already at the market and set up, so I'm going to show you what our setup is like. It was a little chaotic morning. We really was early, but we wanted to make sure we were able to eat breakfast and not in a rush. So that's what we did, but let me show you the setup. All right guys, we are back in our home. It is Tuesday when I'm filming this. So I'm filming this a couple days after the market because it was Labor Day. Happy late Labor Day. But we did the market on Saturday, August 31st, the last day of August. And y'all brought all of the last day of August vibes. It was such a good vibe in that at that market. I was getting a little bit worried that we wouldn't actually make like a sale because it was like later in the day, like 10 o'clock. But we made some sales, which is great. So now let's get to it. All right. I have met a lot of new friends. I have talked to a lot of people at this market. So it was just an overall great vibe as I was waiting for sales. And I think just talking to people kind of helped. I'll explain later. All right, so my very first sale of the day was my black and white spotted loaf cat. I called him Zorro after my childhood cat, who is still alive, by the way. Right now, he's sweet as ever. He used to be mean, but now he is sweet as ever and enjoys all of the pets. So that was our first sale for today, and I sold my loaf cats at $22. I had on the top of the cart, both of my loaf cats. They had the white and the black spotted. They love them both. After that black and white spotted cat sold, they went to the other one and just looked at it. So at Junket and Jamming, I would try to make a lot more, but I also want to introduce loaf dogs at that market because I am a dog lover. I always will be. I have a cat, but I was primarily a dog owner or dog lover at one point. But then when I started getting cats, I love them as well. I love all animals, but my first love is my childhood dog. We had a few as far as I know, but however, the one that I remember, her name is Lady. She is the mother to the cute big dog at my mom's now that we call him Buddy. So I love him. He's just so cute, resembles his mom all the way. So yeah. All right. My second sale was a tiny bee, which sold me out of mini bees and a whale. And it was surprisingly the black orca whale, which I didn't expect that one to sell first. I think it was because it was different than it was, because I had the original blue whale, but then I had that one and it sold. So I'm happy with that. All right. And I sold, that was a $13 sale. My tiny bees are $5 in person. On my website, they're I think they're $8. And then my whales are $8 at the market. So that wasn't too bad, you know? All right, so now we're getting into the more sparsed out different types of sales. I love every sale and I appreciate every sale, but it's just so fun to see the diversity of this thing. All right, so my next order is for a pickle, the emotional support pickles that I sell for $10. Now, if you don't know, I was so excited to finally sell some more of the pickles because I know they prefer like the agave right here. However, I use some of it's back there, more of a darker green because I ran out of agave. So I finally sold one of them, and the darker green pickles sell a little bit slower than the agave pickles, because when I brought the all agave pickles that one time, they all sold. So agave is the way to go for me. My next sale was a $10 sale, and I didn't realize it, but they tipped me $1.50. At this market, I made it a point, if they pay with card, that tip is not required. So I guess they want to make sure that, I guess that reassures them, like literally it's not required at all. Literally all the tips do really it's basically go back towards my time and materials. That's really about it. So that was $11.50 because I had a $1.50 tip. Thank you to whoever tipped me that much. That was I think my highest tip, I believe. All right, so now so who bought, back to my second sale, who bought the tiny bee and the tiny turtle, they told me that their friend crochets. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's so cool. I wish I did not bring my crochet hooks, but she brought her parent over, and I told them, because they were grabbing at the kit, and I was like, well, I don't have my hooks with me. Now I have to bring my hooks with me every single time, even if I only have 3, because it says pick your own hook. However, the parent was like, oh, they already got their own hooks. I'm like, okay. So that was okay, but I don't want to do false advertising, so I need to bring my hooks ASAP, because also I had a crocheter beside me, which is that was my vendor neighbor that also is starting to learn to crochet, but has been crocheting blankets mostly. And I felt like I could have had sale after sale after sale if I just had a crochet. Because also the person who bought the tiny turtle and octo, the mother was talking to me about how her friend basically how her friend crochets, and I showed a reference photo to them so they at least know how my work is, but I feel like only a picture speaks words, you know? That's how I feel. All right. But they bought a bee crochet kit. And then my last sale of the day was my vendor neighbor who bought a washcloth set, my one and only washcloth set that is neutral to sit in a home, and I still sold it for $8 because of the size. But yeah, she asked me if I sell dishcloths, and I did, and I said I did, but I only have one color right now. I don't think I have it out right now because I rearranged my yarn wall after that. But it's like a gray and white mixture. And I told her that I was getting in some more yarn, and I already put it up. So I'm so sorry. But however, I need to return 2 things because that cotton fair, I think I didn't read the description or whatever. But I need to, before I start paying for it, I need to either get actual cotton or get my money back. So yeah. All right, so, but I also got, the only thing I can bring down from that order is, hold on, I'm trying to show y'all. I have to fix that in a minute. I'll fix that in a minute. My like bottom row is my multicolored yarn. So that's where I brought this, because that's a little bit of pops of color in here. So that's where I put it. So I got Serenity for hats because it was cheaper than the other ones that I normally get. I got this color. Oh, I can tell you the colors. Sorry. This is Stone. Let me show the other ones. Let me see what about this one. Carbon. This one reminds me of Line Brand. Can't think of the name. I can't remember the brand name, but I know Line Brand. But this reminds me of that one, and this was the one that I gravitated towards. Cream. This is Cream. So I like the more natural tones, and that's what I got. So I'll fix that in a minute. I don't even want to deal with that right now. But I also got some cotton yarn. I got a mix of the cotton fair was 100 grams skeins, but that's not what I really need because it's not actually cotton. Because I felt it and I was like, yeah, no, I cannot make a dishcloth out of this. So I got like different colors, more neutral, like lemon lime. I remember that's one of the names that I got with cotton yarn. I'm just not gonna grab it because it's probably all the way in the back, and I don't want to I don't want to have to fight it. But I also got some more brown tone cotton yarn to try to mix up my stash, and that's beautiful. The little, I think it's like 55 gram balls, but they're probably the same as Peaches and Cream, which I probably would just continue to do Peaches and Cream unless unless there's like a big sale. But I know they had a Labor Day sale, but I did not partake in that because I am broke. Okay. But other than that, my vendor neighbor was really nice. I can't remember their name, but it's like they sold handmade pottery with like all the little designs and all, and I think that's just amazing. I saw some things that had purple in it and I just absolutely loved it. However, we don't have the room for any pottery pieces in my home. So yeah, we were just talking about how like her whole crochet journey is going. Sorry, I just recently woke up, but I don't have enough coffee. But as you can see, let's go ahead and dress the elephant in the room. This is a new angle. It's because normally the yarn wall is behind y'all right now because this is my desk. It is a complete mess. I'm not showing you my desk. But the desk is normally behind you, but now it's right over here. It's on the opposite side of the room. So we made a decision because my husband said that your business is growing and you're gonna need more room. So I need to move my tower that has my my shipping label printer, but however, that's on the opposite side of the room right now. My printer's on the opposite side of the room where it normally is. And now the actual natural light is hitting this wall. And I absolutely loved it. And that's why I wanted it on this wall, because once we free up that windowsill, there's going to be a lot of natural light, and we may get rid of one of the lamps that my husband is dying to get rid of, because I will have that natural light coming in. So, because he also is getting a new desk, we basically made a decision, even though his YouTube is not doing as good as we would want it to, he wants to invest in his videos. So I believe that I am going to start, when he's coming up with new content after his content that he already has schedules already been out, I'm going to help him edit some, and then hashtags. I'm not the professional at editing. However, there's got to be something that is inhibiting my husband's YouTube channel from growing. And we're going to figure that out. Because he also is, even though his last album that dropped during our vacation didn't do as well, he wants to drop another one. And I kind of pushed him to be better and try to do some new things. So, but that is my job as a wife, is to push him to greater heights. So that is it for this video. Thank you for listening to me go off topic and all. But overall, this was a great market. And I forgot to tell you the totals. So my card, I got $53.50 in card, and I had $20 in cash given to me. And that was a total of $73.50. However, the booth fee is $10, so we minus 10 out, we got $63.50. That is a decent day at that market, because I've had one day where I only had one sale. And even though I only had like 6 sales, the thing about that is that kind of like, I've seen another YouTube channel reference this. It's also about the vibe. It's all about trying to grow, because also that's what we were talking about with my vendor neighbor, is like, she does this to get her name out. And we were also talking about shipping, because shipping is expensive. So I got $63 out of it, around that, 62, 63 with minus the square fee to instantly transfer it in, processing fees. So I got about $61 to $62 basically of that, and that is not bad at all. And I will see y'all guys. I know I have been postponing the crochet with me part 2, or the fall season prep part 2. However, I need to finish up recording what I'm working on, because that's what I've been doing. However, my husband wanted to started this on Sunday. So we did this on Sunday, and it led into Monday. And however, my husband needed to reorganize the shed that keeps my tables. So we had a lot going on. So I'm so sorry. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this content and the new wall with new visuals. My plan is to, once I get access to my tote, because the closet is a complete mess right now. Once I get access to the totes, because you see these empty bins, I want to fill up the space while I am working on my yarn stash. I don't think I want to add any other colors, except for probably just stocking up on certain colors, like my Oogie Boogie designer inspired door stopper yarn and stuff like that, and probably a lot of Bernat baby blanket for Ghost, and also Love Cats, because a lot of people like white, but I also want to make a calico cat and that needs white. So yeah, that's really about it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all guys either in the crochet fall season prep with me too, or in junking and jamming, which will be so much fun. I just can't wait for those vibes. Okay, and I will see y'all guys next time. Bye!